How's it going? I'm Alex Verne, and we're coming back. I hope everyone's having a great night so far. We just came from stage 6, and it looks like they're having an excellent set so far. I'm here with Arabella Gray as well, and we are going to be interviewing these two members from. If you guys would love to, identify yourselves. What's your band name? What do you guys play?
I'm Casey, and we're Vaughn's Island. I play guitar, and I'm lead vocals.
Nice.
I'm Kiwi, and I play drums.
Nice. Okay, perfect. And so you guys just came off. I know you were telling me earlier that you also plan out a lot of the shows. So you're in kind of momentary relief until,
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's been a bit of a tour so far. So how long has the tour been? Where have you guys been around? And then where are you guys going next?
Well, so we're from LA. Tuesday we took it was supposed to be an 8-hour drive to Reno. Ended up being 12 because of the snowstorm.
Oh, wow.
So we got there Tuesday, played in Reno on Wednesday night. The next day we did SAC. Yesterday we did Stockton. Tonight in SF. Tomorrow we'll be in Seaside, and then we finally get a day off. Then we're headed to Fresno, and then doing a hometown show.
So how do you keep your spirits up as a band and just keep the morale together to keep the, just the harmony, and just the chemistry there, because obviously tours can be just really exhausting, and usually you're either cramped in a car, multiple cars, or just a bus. So how do you guys keep that together while on the road?
I have no idea.
It just happens.
A couple of beers every night.
Yeah, a couple of beers every night.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there are times you definitely want to kind of fight each other, but I don't know. I think we're all kind of best friends. This is kind of my second family. So
nice.
There's something really special about music bringing you together, and when you're on the stage all the time with these people making memories, some of the morale is happening there where you're just really connecting and vibing on stage.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
100%. And so the energy on the stage, even seeing it up here, I felt the sweat just fling off the hair, you know what I mean? I felt the head thrashing, I felt the energy. When you guys go on stage, do you guys have any preparation before doing that, or does it you just let it come out in the moment, you're just in the energy, we're here, and it just happens? Or do you got, is a lot of it in rehearsal, or tell me about that process?
It's kind of just in the spur of the moment. For me at least, I try to do a cheesy ritual thing where we all do a shake hands.
Yeah.
Huddle up, but
that's cool.
It never caught on.
But it never came together, and honestly we're always kind of in a rush to get onto the stage and set up and start, because something always happens. We're always either pushed back or just something random like that. So
yeah, totally. But for you, what?
I do a little bit of wrist warm-ups, but that's really all I really do. I've figured out, because this is our third tour, I think. Technically our second tour. And when you're playing a bunch of shows in a row, it gets easier and easier to keep your energy, because you feel you're actually getting in more and more shape as you
you're just riding the momentum of it.
Yeah. At home you're only playing once a month, or maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that.
Right.
And you kind of lose the groove in between shows.
100%.
But when you're doing one after the other, it's every show is
Right, and I can imagine too, it's not we're just fucking around in a yard or garage where you can be distracted. Everyone has to be hands on deck, you have eyes on you, you have people to entertain.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that does something to the chemistry as well, where it's really high quality, almost rehearsal sessions. That's each performance, where it just keeps on getting more locked in, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're pretty locked in.
Nice.
I know things about these guys that I don't want to.
Oh, okay. I get you. Okay.
Yeah. It's we're all just very personal. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So how long have you been a band?
Just coming up on 2 years in January. January, we played our first show. We played our first show in January of 2023, I believe.
Nice.
So yeah.
Man, that's cool. And so what's gonna be next for you guys? What do you guys have in stock?
Well, we're gonna get home from tour and probably rest, and then So we just put out a new EP in July, which is like it's 5 songs. So we're probably gonna start writing again and take like a couple months away from like the public eye to do that.
Yeah.
And then maybe play some shows, see how people like the new music, and then hopefully hit the studio.
Nice.
Put some of
Sweet.
it out. Yeah.
Now, what's the name of that EP?
It's called Back of the Woods.
Back of the Woods. And where can we find that?
Anywhere. Spotify. Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp.
Title.
Deezer. I got asked about Deezer like a week ago. I didn't know people used it. Yeah.
Nice, that's cool. And are we? I heard that we might be hearing from 2 more of you guys in the band, or would this be
Yeah,
just
2
you?
more.
Okay, excellent. Okay, that sounds great. Well, we're gonna go ahead and cut real quick to the main stage, and it looks like Forklift is just really in the moment. So I'm excited for all of you guys to see more of them, and then when we come back, we're gonna see 2 more of you guys. Look forward to it.
Cool.
Perfect.
Thank you
Sounds
so
great.
much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How's it going? I'm Alex Verne, and we're back. I hope everyone's having a great night. Forklift has been amazing so far, completely impressed. And we are back with Vaughn's Island with 2 other members. We're here with Angel, and we're here with Aiden. Angel on bass, Aiden on guitar. So I was talking to you guys earlier, right before we started rolling, and it sounds like we're on a nice kind of like adrenaline rush right after like finishing the performance. And so what do you guys have in stock for the rest of the night? How do you guys wind down?
May or might not be alcohol involved, but I
Love
mean,
it. Okay, cool.
I think maybe we usually wind down, get some food, try to
Nice.
like just eat, like get ready for the next day, because usually the next day consists of like, all right, we gotta drive to the next city, so it's like a couple hours. So we usually just winding down, going to the hotel, maybe watch a movie.
Nice.
We'll see. Yeah, we usually just hanging out, relaxing.
Nice, nice.
We usually we usually go back to the hotel, get some food, watch like a stupid like old comedy movie, and then
Yeah.
just like kind of pass out.
Yeah, yeah.
Brain rot. Yeah.
Man, I love it. And what we were talking about earlier, I kind of want to pick up on that because I thought that was pretty interesting where we were talking about the whole, you know, the punk hardcore scene,
Yeah.
you know, in LA, but I'm sure it can translate here too.
Yeah.
Like, so if you guys could just reiterate again just what that experience has been so far, you know, since, especially because this is such a heavy punk hardcore night,
Yeah.
how that feels being in the community.
I mean, it definitely feels different than down in LA. 'Cause, yeah, as we were saying before, like LA feels so competitive sometimes. It's kind of hard to like bring in a crowd when there's, you know, 3 or 4 shows happening, like other shows happening,
night.
yeah, on the same night.
Yeah.
So it definitely feels different versus like we're here and quite a few people like came, and whenever we're playing anywhere else in the Bay, it's like, yeah, there's definitely like less bands, so
Yeah.
people like decide to come out to shows, and like they drive like far for shows, where opposed to LA, where it's like, yeah, if it's like 20 minutes away, like that's too far, we're not gonna go, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And you want to add something? I just saw you.
Yeah, and so with that competitive feel, is that like, does that motivate you to put more effort into your act and bring more people out?
I think so, especially like when we go to different cities and we go approach to like different bigger stages, we think like, all right, like we have this many eyes, let's like go out there and like put a show almost. And especially in LA, like how it's a very competitive like field almost, that it's kind of hard to like almost like put a different show when you have like 5 different like shows happening in one night. But I think like you said, like almost every show we like to like, you know, give someone something to remember almost. I think that's how we try to go about it.
Nice, 100%. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, do you guys have any memorable shows, any like good memories that can kind of like keep you guys going of like this is what the peak is like, you know
I
what
think
I mean?
this one probably would be a good start, especially like
Nice.
the adrenaline and like the sound. We're very big on sound quality when we play stages, because like in LA sometimes you'll play a venue and you're like, dude, that the sound guy or like the sound is terrible, and we're
I
like,
can't hear anything.
Like I don't know what I'm hearing, but like especially here, like the sound was just really, really great. And like with that's for us, that's a really big thing for us. So I think like especially in the future and maybe future tours, we definitely want to come back here and be like maybe stop by, you know, and wreak some havoc again.
Nice.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
would love to have you again. There was so much, there's so much energy on the stage, and
Loved it.
I agree with you about this place being really special.
Yeah.
Like, I love it here. I got the opportunity to perform myself last night. And just the community around Music City is really special, but the sound is so good. Like, playing somewhere where the sound feels professional, you feel better
it
as an
feels
artist,
so
right?
much better, yes.
Yeah.
Man, do you guys have any other impressions of like, first impressions of coming here?
I think this is, like I said, I think this is really cool. It gets like a little community almost. Like, especially we went downstairs and went to go check out the other shows. We're like, oh, this is really cool. Like, say you're not into metal or you can go check out a jazz show or, whatever's going on. And I think, like, we were like, oh, this is really dope. Like,
Yeah.
we haven't been to many venues, especially because we've, on the other band, we've gone to different states and, like, we've never been somewhere like this where, like, oh, it's very inclusive. Like, and that's really cool. I think that's something the community, like, needs to be reminded of. Like, kind of like very inclusive is what a very big part, I think.
100%.
Yeah, sorry.
100%. Yeah, no, that's excellent. And so where could we find you guys on Spotify, social media?
Vaughn's Island for the most part. Anything like Twitter, YouTube, anything, wherever you.
I don't think
listen.
we post on Twitter anymore, but
Whatever,
we do have
but
a Twitter.
it's Vaughn's Island on everything.
Yeah.
Nice. You guys are on Instagram too?
We are on Instagram.
Okay, perfect.
Snapchat, maybe. I don't know.
Probably
Nice.
not, but
And I know the last two guys mentioned, but I just want to reiterate again that it is Vaughn's Island that you can find on Spotify, Apple Music, all major music platforms. You guys have anything new coming up soon or anything in stock?
I think right now we're probably gonna finish the tour, and then I think we want to write more material for the next year, and then like maybe a year from now, probably hit the road again.
for sure. I mean, tonight we played an unreleased song.
Nice.
Yeah,
So exciting.
we're hoping to put on an album or EP at some point, and we're just gonna keep writing and hopefully finish a project.
Yeah, like I said earlier, like we're getting our toes wet. We're trying things out, seeing things for the first time. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, 100%. Man, well, that sounds excellent. Thank you guys so much
much.
for
Thank you for
coming
having
in.
yeah.
And we're going to come back to main stage. It looks like either Forklift might be keep going or we might transition to someone else, but we're going to find out. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, no, we're just going to hang in there. It looks like they're done. We actually have time for one more question while we're just, we're rounding out other bands.
For sure.
Who would you say is like 100% the best musician in the band all around? They're just the god to it. Oh,
I mean, no.
We got, so one of our rhythm.
I think I wouldn't say there's anyone the best. I think we all, for the most part, keep each other in check, whether it be musicians or like in person, or especially when we're on the road. Like, we'll be in a pretty dangerous city, and I'm like, I have to watch this guy, or like, hey, dude, remember, like, or like whoever it may be, but like, well, like,
Right.
hey, man, we're in a pretty dangerous city, like, remember, like, or like they'll forget. But I think for the most part, we all have our own like gear that I think keeps us going. I think without him, without Kiwi, without Casey, without me, I think it would be kind of crucial.
Yeah.
So I think I wouldn't say there's anyone that like stands out, but I think we all keep the gear, keep the train going.
Nice.
We all definitely contribute in different ways,
Yeah.
but musically talented, I'd say it's one of us.
Nice. Keep it in this room. We'll keep it in this room. You guys are the leaders. Okay, cool. I see it. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in, and we're gonna transition now to stage 2. Let's check it out.
Nice.